Guys, welcome to Choose Your Own Path. So on today's build, we didn't record it again. That's okay. It's no big deal. So what we did here was made a weapons kind of a station. Skewers, popsicle sticks, ends of toothpicks with beads and a chain. There's your chain ball. I'll give you a better, closer look to that. Sword. Just something to look at. So, styrofoam base, normal paint. One of the things that I was asked, and I didn't get into it because I didn't explain it, is about the wash. Alright, so here you go. I'm going to explain it to you guys. It's simple. Well, simple enough. You can either get yourself some Mod Podge, that's how it is. Or there's another kind of glue, it's called tacky glue. Alright? Same thing. Well, sort of same thing, but it dries faster. It's better than just your normal white glue that you can get. So, what this does is when you put a final wash on it, there's two washes. One is just a straight up wash, which would basically give it either you'll take down some of the higher tones of your paint, and the other wash is based on having everything harden. Right now, this has neither. So all it is your glue, whatever color you're using to wash, and distilled water. I use distilled water, or I use the Fantastic with water, so it's 25 to 75, 25% Fantastic, 75% water. I have it marked off so I know where to mix it and how it goes. What that does is it allows it to flow and get into all the cracks better, when, especially if you've already glued everything. It just makes it easier. So we're just going to do a quick wash. This one is going to be, we're going to do it with the glue. Now, when I said there's two different ones, you can just do a normal wash without the glue in it, and what that's just going to tone it down. And if you're going to do it with the glue inside of it, that will harden it up. Now, how much do you use? Good question. That was one of them. That is not an exact science for anybody. I don't think I've even seen that as a science. My example is taking a color that you want, adding a good amount in it. Don't get the crap stuff like this where it basically hangs on you, dries out, hangs on you. You want to get that out of there. That's just not good, and I have no napkins. Alright, use this guy. Alright. So just adding a good amount of paint in your container, and then filling it up. Now you want this to be washed, so you don't want it to be thick. So you really want to water down your paint. Pretty much that's all you can really do. You can get yourself a brush and then stir that up really good. Doesn't have to be crazy, but you do want it to be still thinner. Get whatever glue you're going to use. Like I said, these are dollar store items. That one you could add, I always add like 2-3 big clumps in there. Alright, so you can't really see it, but it's in there because it's not really, it just kind of disappears. Now what that becomes is like liquidy. So what you want to do is mix that up really well. Okay, and then just take it off of the brush and start with an area that's not as painted. Like where my weapons are, I would want to paint those up too. And this is just going to, again, harden up. It's going to lighten up the tones, and it's also going to harden up the styrofoam so that it won't break down fast. Then you could just lightly touch, well, you don't have to lightly, just take all your items, I start from the back, of course, and I'm just going to add that on to my station. So what this is going to do, if you want to not have it too thick, you can see I put it on there thick. Wipe that down as much as you can. Get it off of it. Styrofoam will soak in liquid, we know that. So you just want to get it off of there. Unless you like that thicker look to it, then that's up to you. Me personally, and see, it doesn't take away the color because the water dilutes it. Okay, so you want to get it everywhere. And because of the Mod Podge, or whatever glue you're using, it should dry clear, except for the fact that you are adding a tinge of brown or black or whatever color you're using to do your wash with. Alright, so the only thing that this really changed was it made it a little bit darker, and basically it will do, like I just said, it will harden the styrofoam up so that it's solid like the other pieces. So go ahead and get yourself, again, you want a good amount of water with your color of paint. Make sure that that's runny when you're doing it. Then add a good blob of whatever glue you're going to use. You could even use Elmer's glue. But the Mod Podge seems to have a better effect on the styrofoam, or I guess any other thing. You could even use it on wood, I'm assuming. I haven't done that yet. But I can tell you right now, I can feel this being sticky. And that, again, is because of the Mod Podge. Alright. So adding it like that, and then just setting it to dry. Make sure your items are in there. So I can't get that little ball guy, but that's okay. The little chain ball guy. See it hangs? But that's okay. So let it dry and then do your undercoat if you want after. And your items. I think that looks pretty cool for just, this is a quick build. Again, this is a big build compared to the characters. It's more to be put into the corner of your building and visually see it. I mean, you can't take these guys off. They are glued to the items. Again, very simple. Popsicle sticks, bead, whatever you could use. It's all household items. I was gonna record it and show you guys. It just didn't happen. Alright. So again, let's refresh this. The amount of Mod Podge and water and glue. So, sorry, Mod Podge is the glue. Adding a good chunk of glue, or paint in first. Adding diluted water. You could use normal water, but diluted water helps. It has a better breakdown to it. Mixing that up so it is liquidy. It should be very liquidy when you're using it, not thick. And then adding your Mod Podge or paint to it, and then giving it a good stir so that everything gets mixed well. And then when that's done, paint away. So I hope that helps. I don't know. I know there was a couple of people that asked me this question. I wasn't 100% sure why I didn't answer it. Usually I do. That's that. So guys, choose your own path. If I can do it, you can do it. Like, share, subscribe. You know, that stuff. We always have to say it. Any comments, let me know. If this doesn't make sense, which is pretty simple, or if anything else I'm doing doesn't make sense, let me know. Just either email me at richard.vorio@gmail.com or private message me on Facebook. Just type in my name, Richard Vorio. Send me a message, and I usually answer quite fast. And I see if I can help you out. So, right on, guys. Take it easy. Thanks for watching.